EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Washington football team. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Open man is Sims. He's got it. He's got this all going out.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
15-yard line.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Fitzgerald on a slant. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. On 1st and goal, Drake trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Allen.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Snap comes to Murray at 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 1st and goal from just inside the 5.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 30. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Murray again. This is Drake. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1.
Hey, D back, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Haskins. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Chase Young
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Hey, 56. Here I come.
Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Greg Stroman back deep for Washington.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now Haskins. Flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
At the 24-yard line.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Sure. 55. 55. Let's go.
On 1st down, Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Cardinals 14, Washington 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson.
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it.
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week.
And what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On 2nd down now, it's Gibson, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st down, Washington.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin, and he goes out right around the 39.
To Terry McLaurin.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Washington 1st down.
Play action. Haskins to the right side and complete to Thomas.
Pass. Complete to Logan Thomas. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 44-yard line.
2nd and 9 from the 44. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
To the air again, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's the backup Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Smith. Flush to his right. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Smith. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Pass. Intercepted.
Here we go. Let's get it.
The Cardinals take at their own 48-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
31's the mic. Go.
From the 31, Murray going deep for Hopkins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turn their ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A shotgun snap for Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Smith's pass. Complete.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Washington first down.
Play action. It's Smith. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Drake. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert, 2nd-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida.
Let's go one more. 56.
Now Murray off play action. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
For the last few seasons, it's almost been sport for us in the media to see if Larry Fitzgerald was going to call it quits and cap off what I believe is a Hall of Fame career. But now he's entered season number 17, second on the all-time receptions list, just 171 catches behind Jerry Rice, and maybe he's found new life as he continues to pile up the big numbers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Washington.
Operating from the gun, Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Washington on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Smith throwing again. And he'll find Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
And a Washington first down.
Again, Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, 19. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Throwing again is Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete to
Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to make this a close game again.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
59. Here we go. Spawn. 19, Tiger.
They're going to try and run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
First down, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 55. Come on. 2-2. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Shot easy. Quick. Hey. Move. Boys.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Open man is Kirk, complete. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yard line.
I'm coming. Come back. 6.
Murray to air it out again. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Pick your game up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Ryan Kerrigan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Up 3rd down.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Check 52. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go.
From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, guys. Check. Crunch.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Not today. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I got you. Check.
Shotgun now for Murray. They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run. It's Drake. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
Play fake. Murray. On the crossing route, complete. That's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Number 20.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Murray to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 25-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
First down, Washington. Today's final score, Cardinals.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win.
Cardinals, it's a win here in their home opener as they